Eclectic Method.
What in the world is happening? You have got to be kidding. Do you think I'm crazy? Oh shit. Apocalyptic. Oh shit. This is crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again.
What time?
It's time to bust a rhyme.
Look at my new chair.
Wow. Tamara got her new chair, everyone. The internet went astir. It went crazy when I tweeted out a picture of our studio,
Yes.
a sort of a behind-the-scenes look at the Euclid and Oaks production.
Not sort of, like an actual behind-the-scenes look.
An actual behind-the-scenes look, and Tamara pointed out to everyone that she had a really, really, really bad chair, and it was true. She had the worst chair in the house. That's not cool of me to, have the nice, nice chair here, and then she just had some little, it was bad.
It was.
So
Very sad.
the deal was, so she, of course, had to call it out. She retweeted the thing and said, everyone, look at my crappy chair.
I think people would have noticed even if I hadn't called it out, so.
And the internet went abuzz. Crypto Twitter called me horrible names.
Thanks, guys.
And the deal was, I said, hey, hon, if we flip this hash mask,
Yeah.
I'm getting you a new chair.
Wow.
And we did. I did a fire sale. I had it.
Should have got one anyways, but that's cool.
Yeah. I see people selling their hash masks for like 50 ETH now. So, maybe us selling it too was, I don't know. But
you can't look back.
No, honestly,
you put it into better things.
I see that. Yeah, we did. We put it in something that has gone up quite dramatically.
In my chair.
Cough, Gala token.
Okay.
Anyway, so, but I've noticed too about the hash mask. There's 13,000 of them. The one that we flipped, the person who bought it still has it for sale at around what he paid for it. But I see like big accounts and stuff bragging about their hash masks that they sold for like 50 ETH, and I'm like,
don't look.
But I feel
Scroll.
like it has to do with who's selling them. I don't know. Maybe
and
ours.
There's, I think some of them had like things they were holding and
I don't know.
stuff.
I saw someone sell one that was just like ours for like 40 ETH, and I'm like,
Shut up.
Fuck. What are you gonna do? All right. Anyway, I'm happy. We Tamara got a chair, right?
Yay.
Okay. Now she could have got a Tesla if we would have sold it for But anyway, whatever.
Yeah, right.
That was fun though. I had fun. We were able to flip 2 of those hash masks, and we did good. That was fun.
Yeah.
What else is there's so much going on right now today. Now we recorded an interview with our friend Eclectic Method.
Yeah, Johnny.
And we're going to play that a little later.
Yeah.
We recorded that a couple days ago. Since then, it's crazy. Today Elon Musk announced that Tesla bought $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, yesterday and the day before, he's been pumping Doge, which is
tricky.
Weird. So what was his plan there? Was he pumping Doge?
Well, certainly he has one.
Huh?
He certainly had a plan.
Oh, I thought you
Will
meant
you ever know what it was?
He has one Doge. I bet he has more than one.
No, he definitely has more Doge.
So... Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm looking
are you
at
checking yourself out?
Beard has a weird spot in it. I don't like it. I need to trim it. All right. So anyway, I can't get past it. There's like a weird thing.
Stop.
Okay. I'm like a bird, looking at my reflection. Okay.
Preening.
So Elon Musk tweets 1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin Tesla purchased. Boom! The price of Bitcoin has rocketed today it hit 44,000. That's an all-time high. At this point, everyone's we all went nuts back a few weeks ago when we hit a new all-time high.
Yeah.
And
another one.
It was 41, I think. So now we just hit another one. Everyone's like, "Oh, cool, another one," and that's kind of where we're at right now. What else is happening? Tamara and I have gotten on Clubhouse. All right. A lot of people don't know what the fuck it is. They're like, what the fuck's Clubhouse? I don't get it. It's another platform. It's another social media platform, but it's fucking different. It's all voice. You just hop in voice rooms.
It's like a bunch of podcasts.
It's like an ongoing, just constant. It's like a conference in a way to me. It's like a constant, just conversations happening all the time. You can... once you follow people on there and you follow each other, you will get notified when they create a room.
Yeah.
Well, there's a room that we're a part of because our friend Brecky invited us to
BTC BVC.
Yeah, Cafe Bitcoin. I think that's by the guys at Swan, which Brecky works with.
BTC BVB.
I'm worked up today.
Brecky. Oh my god.
Brecky Von Bitcoin.
Yeah.
BVBTC.
BTC.
No, BVBTC. Okay.
Can he just be Brecky so I don't get confused?
So I'm wearing my Bitcoin Maximalist shirt today, Brecky.
Aww.
So I've noticed a very strong presence of Bitcoin enthusiasts and maximalists, and
I mean, we do love Bitcoin most.
Yeah, I mean, I don't consider myself a maximalist because maximalists are only Bitcoin, and I like other cryptocurrencies, but let's not get into that debate. We're 99% Bitcoin. We're basically Bitcoin maximalists, but they're going to argue
We've
that
got a little toe in something else, but that's it.
They're going to say we're not because, we do fuck around with alts a little
bit.
Okay. Now, moving past that, we're actually in a room right now, the Swan room, and someone asked us to come up and be a speaker. Now, what that means is if we want to, we could pipe in and talk or, ask questions. The other day, we spoke to Jameson Lopp, and we actually got to ask him a question, and Tamara made a funny, and it was good. I asked Lopp about, I said, my question to Lopp, and I should have clipped the audio.
Yeah. Well, we can because this is just an intro.
Oh yeah,
and we haven't even really done the show yet.
Yeah, we're moving from a live format where we're streaming live to I'm starting to play around with editing a little bit. So
yeah, thanks, Aska Capper.
Our friend Aska Capper's been.
Thanks for the little push in his ass.
That just sounds really weird, hon. I don't.
The kick in the ass.
Kick in the ass.
Pushing.
No. Okay.
Whatever.
I'm completely lost now. Okay, back to the Clubhouse thing. So we got to ask Jameson Lopp a question, and my question was, the thing with the Ledger hack, how does a company like Ledger or Casa, because Jameson Lopp I think he's the co-founder of Casa, which is a company that helps secure your Bitcoin. How do you guys and how does Ledger recover?
Well, if we're gonna clip it and put it in there, why are you asking the question?
Please just let me tell my spiel, please.
Oh my God. Okay, go.
I said, I don't know what I said. I said, how does that affect you guys? How does Ledger, how does someone like Casa restore their confidence by the community in that the customer base was hacked. People were getting emails about I know where you live. How do you restore the confidence in that? And then he answered it and blah blah blah.
You should just say watch the rest of the show to find out. For fuck's sake.
Yeah, well,
you don't have to put the whole thing
I
in
can
the intro.
say my question, and then they hear the answer of what did Jameson
if you can
Lop
spit
say.
it out, maybe.
All right, let's listen in right now for a second. What are they talking about in Cafe Bitcoin?
Yeah, what?
Or cars or watches, right? And people don't really understand. Some people don't understand why wealthy people do these things, but it's a scarcity thing, right? If I have
Okay, so they're talking about Bitcoin. That's what they talk about there. That's in that room. At any point, I mean, we're doing our show right now. I have it muted. They could actually say, "Hey, Euclid Noakes is here," but I can't hear them right now because I have them the volume turned down. But guys, check out Clubhouse. I know it's a pain in the ass to get in. We bought a used iPhone just so we could play with it. It's a new cool place to meet people and to network. Last night I just popped in a room and there's these two random dudes and it was fun. It was I was in a down mood. I was like and before I knew it they were doing poetry and it was weird and fun and funny and like improv and stuff. It's just all kinds of
that improv room was
dumb, but it was a different room.
Yeah.
All right, I'm rambling.
Disappointing.
It was like
they're not funny.
My inconvenience
at all.
store.
And they didn't laugh at the funny ones I came up with. Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck those guys. Okay.
Bad sense of humor.
Now what? All right, so before we move on. So a lot happening, a lot going on. The thing with the whole GameStop thing, the fucking GameStop crashed. The people that were holding for fucking 1,000 GameStop, that didn't happen. I still have 2 shares. I'm going to go down with the ship. Actually, I might sell at a loss and fucking flip it into like fucking
Doge?
Something else. I might just buy some Doge on Robinhood. And I know that's obviously, guys, if you buy crypto on Robinhood, not your keys, it's not the same. So don't think that if you buy Bitcoin, it's like owning Bitcoin. But if you want to play around with a little bit of, money and to try to swing trade like Doge or something, what's the harm? Okay. And everyone hates Robinhood right now, but I'm sorry, guys. I still have the app. I'm using it. Okay. I like the chart. I like the way the Bitcoin chart looks. It's all neon and stuff. So I tweet a lot of pictures, screenshots of the Bitcoin chart.
That's a good reason to use a place.
Well, just don't buy your crypto. You obviously go use Gemini or someone like that.
Right.
Coinbase. Everyone hates Coinbase on crypto Twitter, but it's fine. I've never had a problem with it. Okay.
Right.
We have
what a comfy chair.
It looks comfy.
Yeah.
Okay,
nice.
A lot going on. Everything's going crazy. Gala is blowing up. If you guys haven't checked out Gala, check the description. Down in the description, you're going to want to create a Gala account. Play TownStar. The road to Mirandus goes through TownStar. Okay, so Mirandus is the next big, huge game that they're coming out with. It's a MMO RPG.
Yes,
But the thing about what makes it interesting and makes Gala interesting is you own your in-game assets. So if you purchase in-game items or earn in-game items, you own them as NFTs. You create a wallet when you create your Gala account. Now, you can actually, at some point, they're going to allow you to import your own MetaMask wallet. But for now, when you create your Gala wallet, Gala wallet.
You said it right.
You're going to write down your seed phrase. It's just like creating a normal Ethereum wallet. You're going to write down your seed phrase. The cool thing about it is you can actually import that wallet into MetaMask and interact with the Ethereum and the assets, the NFTs. But you also can interact with it through the Gala website that way.
Yeah.
So it's in essence it's not in essence, it is an actual Ethereum wallet that you're creating. So you're going to want to go to Gala. Click on the link below. Start playing TownStar. It's super fun. It looks simple, but it's not. It's really difficult. And that segues into this little bit that Tamara and I did, kind of introducing you guys to what...
We did a bit?
We did a bit.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if you call it shtick. It wasn't really shtick. It was a thing, kind of like a commercial for TownStar.
We did a quick commercial.
Not to mention the token has gone from, it's like 8 to 10 times. It's 10 times in 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks, less than 3 weeks.
We have the best sponsors.
Woo! Thank you, Gala. Thank you, Jason Bitbender, for supporting us.
Yes.
And also Lisa.
Yes.
Coast to
Coast.
All right. So here's our little. Here
Love
is
you, Lisa. Tell the bees hi.
what do we talked to Lisa on
In Clubhouse.
On Clubhouse.
Yeah.
Yay. That's the fun thing about Clubhouse. Someone could pop in. It's just like you just have a quick conversation. No, it's just very passive and it's just fun. Okay.
Yeah.
If you guys
We
want,
also talked to an owl guy.
yeah, Steven, he
Yeah.
likes owls. Okay.
Owls.
So it's cool. You guys could, I'm just saying, check it out. Try to get on Clubhouse. I can help you. DM me if you have issues. I can find invites for you. Join our Telegram. That's the best way to get on Clubhouse because then we can find you some
Are
invites.
you burp talking?
No. All right. Here's our commercial for TownStar, ladies and gentlemen. There we are. Look at us. We're paused. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh, I don't get it.
What don't you get?
It looks like a simple game, but
It's
why
not.
why can't I figure it out?
Because it's not simple.
Uh-huh.
Because it's deceptive. It looks easy, but it is definitely not. You'll have to probably burn down your town probably 10 times at least. You've got to find the delicate balance there between making your own fuel, building an economy in your town, and not running out of money. So it's probably way too over your head.
Okay, because of my little pea brain, I can't understand complex things. Is that what you're suggesting?
That's correct.
Okay, guys, you've heard it here. TownStar, it looks simple, but it's extremely complex.
And addictive.
Okay, this new game,
Why are you
TownStar.
playing it
Tell me
again?
about.
It's
Oh, yay!
so good you want to do it twice.
Yay!
Your little pea
I
brain.
still-
How are you doing with the game, by the way? Pea brain.
Better. Why are you on me today? Like, it's too much.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, deal. Cope.
Cope. What was the question? I don't get.
How are you doing with TownStar?
I mean, I'm doing all right. You're teaching me. What's the word? What's the
Coaching?
word? Coaching me.
Yeah.
And I'm doing better. I have a hard time focusing.
You don't say.
Okay. I'm all over the place. So I'm just curious what they're talking about over there in Cafe Bitcoin. Shout out
Pop
to
in there if you want to.
Brecky, our friend Brecky.
With the deflationary assets. With an inflationary asset to pay for your life.
It's very here's the cool thing about Clubhouse too. It's smart people. It's smart people that are making money and doing things and being very creative. It's not just Bitcoin, guys. It's everything. I was in a room last night listening to people pitch their movie ideas to two producers.
Oh, yeah.
And they would take turns, and the person would come up and when I say come up, it's you're just talking. It's not they call it on stage, but you're within the app, and that just means you can talk. Mm-hmm. So they would call people up to pitch their movie ideas. So, and this is like on a phone, so you could be out in your yard and just doing this. It's not like, I like it. I'm so bullish on Clubhouse right now.
Hey.
Okay. So anyway, you guys create a Gala account. The link to create an account. Also, you can buy a node, so you can be part of the ecosystem. You can run your node, and you will earn the Gala token. Which the price right now, I haven't checked lately, but we're sitting or
pretty.
1.5 cents. And just 2 or 3 weeks ago, it was a tenth or 0.001. Okay, so it moved up. Okay, a whole spot.
Decimal point?
Yeah.
Right.
Being that I am Euclid, I am not very good with math. But anyway, whatever you call that. So it
Maths.
10 times? Is that what you say, Tamara? I think so.
mean.
Okay. So guys, take a look at it. And it's not just about the price go up, number go up. I'm going to get in that. It's a huge community, and they're fun, and they do things, and they're creating, and it's
And Miranda's is going to be fucking amazing.
huge.
So I'm excited.
We bought 5
My
homesteads.
Gosh. Very, very braggery.
No, I'm telling you, we're gonna. I have already said this in the Discord, guys. Watch out for Gravy Gang. Okay,
Oh, wow.
We are going to rule Miranda's. Here's the thing
I
about
just want to explain what Gravy King is
Gravy-
before you just drop that and then.
Gravy Gang is our guild. Okay.
Right.
It's got
It's a very serious guild name.
Right now we have Becca, we have Stace, we have Anton, you and me. And there's some others that we're trying to work our. Yeah. Okay. That's Gravy Gang. We are Gravy Guild Gang, and we will rule Mirandus. Now, the thing about Gravy Gang is when we roll up into town, it's like people usually will stop what they're doing, and they're like, "Oh shit, is that Gravy Gang?" And we're like, we roll up, and then we look non-threatening, right? But what we will do, we will come in there and we will take over. Okay, and that's our goal. And I'm saying it now. Okay.
Wow.
So,
you're just going to tell everyone what we're doing?
Yes.
Going to give away our strategy?
We're going to eventually move into one of those citadels and just take it over.
We're just going to take over a citadel.
Yeah.
Beware.
Meanwhile, guys, they're selling the citadels. They sold one for 1.6 million actual dollars. Okay, someone bought a citadel in this game that's not even out yet and paid 1.6 million US dollars.
But the Citadel's kind of like a bank or something,
It's
of in essence.
super,
I mean, it's not just like a piece of property in a game.
It's all part of the part of the I don't.
Yeah.
It's a lot, guys.
brain.
So again, I mean, honey, that's too much today with you. And
maybe you should spank me later. It's fine.
Okay. All right. So listen, honey, this is a family show.
Oh, I didn't know. My bad.
Okay. So what else is happening?
Well, there's some good news if you watch the episode. Hopefully you
What?
watch the rest of this episode. And we were talking to this. Were we talking about this on camera with Johnny?
What?
About playing in our tavern. I feel like that wasn't on. So we record stuff and then we stop and then all the talking afterwards should be recorded.
Playing what in our tavern?
He's gonna DJ.
Oh, in our tavern.
In our tavern.
Yeah, so you can own taverns and homesteads and stuff in Miranda. We're talking about Miranda's again.
Yeah.
And you can actually do things. You can rent your homesteads out, which is what we're gonna do. We're going to be the slumlords of Miranda's, and we're gonna rent our homesteads because they're the cheapest property. And we also have a tavern, and you can do shows and things. We're going to put our tavern in Jason Bitbender's land. He told us. Okay?
Yeah.
And we're holding you to that, Jason. So
it's on film.
now the thing about it is Anton said he also wants to put his tavern. So there's going to be a problem. If Anton's is across the street and we're across this street, I feel like there's going to be a constant battle.
Maybe we could put the taverns next to each other and knock out a wall.
Oh, that's possible because
And then we have a giant tavern.
yeah, because we're in the same guild, we're Gravy Guild Gang, and it's like we can't have competing taverns, so we're gonna have to work that out. What else is happening? Okay, so super excited about Mirandus. We're super excited about Gala. The road to Mirandus is through TownStar. That was coined by Aska Capper, and he said we can have that. So that's ours now. That little tag.
You keep saying Anton though. Do you want to shout out who he is?
Oh, Gala the Kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I say Anton. Gala the Kid. Sorry. His Twitter is Gala the Kid. Make sure you follow. Aska Capper. Psy. There's so many cool people in the Gala family we had fun.
New friends.
New friends. We had fun at the Denver conference too, and that's still going on. So after we finish this, we might go check that out.
Oh, cool.
Okay. A lot happening. Very excited. Bitcoin is mooning. Gala is taking off.
Yeah.
A lot happening. It's good. I'm happy. Everything's going really well. It's like the yin yang thing. Sure, there's a global pandemic and everyone's going to die, but at least we're all going to be rich before it happens. And play video games for a little while.
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't. Hopefully we figure that shit out and science, figures out. I'm sure they will. 100 years ago, same thing happened. We're still here, right, with the Great Plague or Spanish flu or whatever. Okay. All right. This show is not about the doom and gloom. It is about happiness and Bitcoin and Gala and our friends and good music and good times and creating. These are crazy times, guys. The way to deal with this is to build things, do stuff. Mm-hmm. I have a toothache. It sucks. I don't want to go to the dentist, but I have a toothache, and I don't want to go to the dentist.
I could pull it out.
Yeah, I might have to. It's not even the tooth Okay, anyway, we'll talk about that later. Artist spotlight of the week is our friend Benny Big. Benny Big has been off the scene for a while. He popped back in. I was like, what happened to our friend Benny? Benny's a good guy. He's been a homie for a long time now.
Yeah.
We got to meet him finally in
New York.
Did
Hello.
not get to hang out with him, unfortunately enough.
No.
But we did get to see him at the block party event, and that was fun.
Well, it was fun for you.
Yeah, you were sick. That sucked. I'm sorry.
Food poisoning.
So here's the deal. Let's look
I was
at.
there, though. I hung in. I stayed there. I did get to talk to Benny. I wouldn't trade it for the world. I'd
Okay.
rather be at the event vomiting in the bathroom all night than sitting in the hotel room.
Here is Benny Big. He did a collab with a couple of artists. Okay, and I wanted to shout out Benny Big. He did a collab. Okay, so I'm reading the tweet here. I can't speak. Collaborated with Dan Shutt and another artist, Enki, I can't pronounce that. So they collabed and they created this cool NFT. So first of all, you got to go follow Benny Big NFT on Twitter.
Boop, boop.
Look at his tweet. He just did a tweet about this piece of art that they collabed on, and let's go look at it. So this is the actual one. It's on OpenSea.
Yeah.
And let's see. Let's listen to it. It's got audio, so I have to turn it. Here we go.
One of those little guys said Citadel.
Robin Hood,
Citadel.
Wall Street. Nice.
I love
Okay, that's fucking cool. All right, guys, and again, it's the whole fucking thing about NFTs. Some of you guys don't get it. You're still like, well, I don't understand NFTs. I don't get it. I don't get NFTs. It's like I can just right click it and save it, and then I own it now. I get that every time I tweet anything about NFTs.
Well, we talk about that with Johnny.
Yeah, we do talk about that with Johnny. You can own the picture, but you don't own the contract or the right to sell it, bro. And that's where the value is.
It's kind of like Robin Hood with your crypto.
It's like that's what the value is. It's it's called a non-fungible token. You own the token. It becomes part of your so it becomes part of your private keys because you have the MetaMask, see, and then you own that NFT when you buy it, and then you can sell it. Think about, it's not about the picture. It's not about, and the art is cool. That's the cool collectible part of it. It's about the contract that you own. Yes, you can right click a MetaMask and save it to your desktop. In fact, you can go to the Hashmask website and download the high resolution version, but you don't own the actual token, which if you're in crypto, you guys get that. You understand. Just because, it's like when you own Bitcoin, you own it. It's yours. What you're owning is the contract, and you have the right to sell it. Okay, that's the difference between right-clicking on an image. Sure, it's a funny joke, and if you don't get it, you don't understand NFTs, and you're out of the game, you might be salty, and you might be like, like that. But if you understand what NFTs are and the power, and it's not just CryptoKitties, guys, it's beyond that. It's things like what Gala Games is doing, where you're owning in-game assets. There's also, I was on Robinhood. I was in a room. I was talking about NFTs and how it could be proof of ownership for other things, like even in regards to like coronavirus, like a proof of getting the vaccine. They were talking about. I wasn't following, but also. Yeah, who knows with the vaccine? Let's not. We're not getting into that. I'm not saying go get the vaccine.
I was going to say you can rent out your things.
So it's not just.
So you could actually make passive income.
Rent somehow. You're going to be able to rent out your assets, which are the NFTs. And okay, so I'm not going to debate with you guys if you don't understand NFTs. Obviously, it's huge. It's a huge scene. It's fucking huge. So if you're missing out on it. I mean,
missing out on it.
Don't be salty, just like maybe learn about it, go learn, and then maybe you could get it, and then maybe you too can.
Or not.
Then
we can have more.
Now, obviously, there's a huge problem right now with Ethereum gas prices. I was going to mint an NFT And if you have questions on how to mint an NFT, my DMs are open. I don't mind walking you through the process. It's not difficult. Get a MetaMask, go to OpenSea, or go to Rarible and mint an NFT. Now, here's the problem. Right now, if you wanted to mint an NFT, or at least a couple days ago, I haven't checked today, but I know it's still bad. It costs $80 in Ethereum gas prices just to mint an NFT. So
you should pull up our other friend who just did, who was just inspired and did something in our Telegram.
I totally forgot about that.
Because he's killing it right now.
Are you talking about the
I'm
Pokemon
talking about
cards?
Well, no,
Which
but yes,
one?
I'm talking about Lupe.
Oh, that's on Wax, though. I don't have the Wax thing pulled up.
Right, on Twitter, though.
Wax.io. I could pull it up. Oh, yeah, I could pull up his Twitter. Okay, so Lupe, I can't. While I'm doing that, honey, you caught me off guard here. I wasn't prepared to pull up Lupe's NFTs, but he's creating. So here's an alternative to the Ethereum.
I'd like to do that to you.
Is called the Wax thing, and I have not really played around with Wax, but the whole point of the matter is we've got to figure out how to get these fucking gas prices down, because we can't do shit. I've got some. Okay, let me tell you what else is happening. I've got some. I went in and bought some Badger and some. I even bought Dig. Now, unfortunately, I bought Dig at the top. It went down. I didn't do great on my Dig, but I bought the Dig. I bought the Badger, and the Badger was low when I bought it. I don't remember what I paid, but it was way less than what it's worth now.
No matter.
I staked it. Okay, so I did the whole liquidity pool thing. I did the DeFi thing, which is fucking complicated. I ended up paying like $80 in gas fees to get it all set up. And back then that was cheap. Or now it's cheap. I staked it on the Badger website. It's all fucking... I did all that shit, right? I deposited, I staked, and now I'm earning the Badger in the... Dig token,
right?
Because I staked it on their thing, and I mean, it's doing really well. So,
cool.
But my point is this: if I wanted to fucking pull this shit out, if I wanted to like pull out my profits and stuff, it would cost a lot of money in Ethereum. So it's kind of like, and Trog tweeted this. He's like, it forces you to hold.
Yeah.
So here's Lupe's thing.
Whether you like it or not.
Here's Lupe. So our friend Lupe is now in the NFT game, and
Senor Lupe.
Senor, he is creating Scare.
I haven't seen this one.
Scares is no make. Scares my. That's so funny. All right, so Lupe, you guys go check him out. We have to remember all these shout outs so we can tag the people.
Yeah, I usually do.
Boom goes the dynamite. A lot happening. Let's show our friend who sent us a cool.
Last night.
Oh, there's several things happening in the NFT scene on even just our things.
So big.
I put this up for auction. My pretzel fish.
Wow.
This is my original art. And a super low price of 0.444. It's on auction, and it's about to go here in the next 2 days.
Is it about to go? Do your little commercial. Why don't you?
I did a funny thing for QVC.
Do one impromptu
NFT,
right now
QVC.
for your pretzel.
This was sent to us.
Oh, wow. You just ignore and
I will, honey.
This is normal life here, you guys.
So sometimes people just send us, go check this guy out, Reaper's Valhalla.
Cool.
He sent me this awesome gauntlet.
Yeah.
That's cool. If you guys want me to show your NFT art, send it over to our...
we'll show the people what you can do. Just put the pretzel up and do something impromptu right now.
No, just hold on.
God.
So if you guys want to send Euclid Noakes some NFT art and we will show it on the show, go to Euclid Noakes on Rarible or on OpenSea. Just search Euclid Noakes and there's our Rarible our NFT address.
Yeah.
Real quick, there's I Can Ask Crypto. This is really cool. I wanted to show
the things we got last night. Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got a Polyant Founder's Key. I'm excited about that. These we got last night from our new friend. Sai told us about this guy. He sent us these. This is Quirkus. I can't pronounce that. So the way to find out how to get, and he has his stuff really cheap. So it's like
Show mine.
0.002, and the gas is really high right now, but it's worth picking some of his up because I think they're going to go up in value. This is the one he sent Tamara.
Yay, it's the best one.
Cool. All right, guys.
Love it.
What else is happening? I had one I wanted to show. Oh, this one. Our friend, and we got to talk to him yesterday on Clubhouse.
We did?
Yeah.
You did or I did? We did together?
Yeah, it was the Ran guy. The I can't remember his Twitter. It's like Ran Bull. Remember?
Well,
There
don't.
it is, Randy. This guy. We
I
talked
know
to him.
who he is on Twitter, but I don't remember talking to
We
him on
talked to him
Clubhouse.
in Clubhouse.
What do we talk about?
We talked to him with a producer, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. We've gone way down the rabbit hole. So, yeah, a lot of stuff happening, a lot of stuff going on. If you guys want to send us some of your cool NFTs, maybe wait until the gas isn't so high. We would appreciate it, number one, and we will show it on our show, and that's how fun is that. So it's kind of like marketing. It's like send someone an NFT.
It would be funner if you did your fun commercial.
I'll just go show the tweet because I'm not in the mood.
You can't get pumped. You just
No,
can't pull it
I'm
out.
not. I can't right now, hon. I can't. I'm not in the
So
mood.
disappointing.
Gala is going, guys. Woo! Make sure you create an account, create a Gala account, and
I'm so proud of you for saying it properly.
I'm trying to find the commercial I did. There it is. Okay, this is a funny thing I did called NFT QVC. Here we go. Let's watch it. This is fun.
Okay, all you Pepe loving motherfuckers, have I got one for you. This one's gonna blow your fucking mind. This is a goddamn Pepe. Look at this bitch. Fuck. Look at the fucking eyes. It's got Bitcoin eyeballs spinning. And he spits out a thing. This is a one of a kind. There's not 100 of these motherfuckers. Oh, you bought a hash mask. That's great. There's 13,000 of the fucking things. Bros, sisters, this is fucking one of, okay? Do you hear what I'm saying? You can't fucking find this anywhere else, all right? Let's read some of the fucking points on this one. It was a minute in celebration of breaking the BTC all-time high. Okay, so when we broke the all-time high, my homie over here, what's your name, homie? Your name. Oh, there you are, rookie, crypto rookie, DCA. Okay, he minted this one in particular, especially for the event. All right, here's some other talking points. There's only one in existence. Already said that. The holder will have good luck for as long as they own it. No shit. If you own this motherfucker right here, it's guaranteed to have good luck. The eyes are rolling back in euphoria, and it's this is my favorite. It's got a realistic frog texture. Okay, fam, you're going to want to buy this one. It's going to go quick. How much is he asking? Holy shit, only 0.379 ETH. This motherfucker's going to go so goddamn quick. You like Pepe's? You're going to want this one. All right. QVC, NFT QVC. I'm Crypto Euclid, and this was another episode.
Okay, guys, that was obviously a little shtick I did, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
How do I go back?
You looked a little crazy.
I was a little crazy. I was really hopped up on coffee that day.
Wow.
So the story behind that was I did the video for trying to flip our hash mask, and then it was like, I was like, boom, like I should do these. It would be funny. And I did a thing like, hit me up and I'll sell one of your NFTs, and I did that video. And I've actually got a couple people who are like, hey man, help me sell my thing, and I'll just charge you a little fee, and we'll try to sell your NFT. That's how that works on NFT QVC, baby. All right. So that was fun. What else is happening? Meanwhile, I don't think that one's sold. So it might be fun and all, but I don't think
You're going to want to buy this one.
you're going to want to buy this one. Meanwhile, I'll need to check and see if he sold it yet.
I was just thinking that we should go do our Tina and...
Nope. Not
What?
sold. He still hasn't sold it.
I was talking.
I have to pump it more. All right,
Never
go ahead.
mind.
Go ahead.
Our Johnny and Tina bit, our conference bit at the ETH conference.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that. Yeah. That would be funny.
That would be hilarious.
That'd be so funny.
So funny.
Crazy stuff is happening. Lots of things are happening. Good things are happening. And yeah, we are... Okay, we've been going for 38 minutes. A lot going on. So now let's go ahead and let's play the...
Did you say let's go ahead?
Let's go ahead
now
and listen to our interview with Eclectic Method. If you guys don't know who he is, you're about to find out. This guy is super talented. We had a great conversation.
You were so fucking nervous.
I mean, I'm a fan, so maybe. Yeah.
You were.
All right, so guys, here we go. This is it. Here's our interview. Enjoy.
Okay. Wow.
Okay. So we're already recording. Sometimes we like to before we start recording, talk to the person, but I don't think we need to do all that bullshit. Let's get usually the stuff that we do beforehand, there's a lot of gold there that gets lost. Yeah. So let's just first start off by saying, tell everyone who you are.
Hi, I'm Johnny, Eclectic Method, and I'm basically like an animator, video remix artist. I make music and remix stuff.
I would like to call you a video shaman. What do you think of that?
Nice.
Okay.
I'd feel a bit arrogant saying that unless I was like getting money out of people for some sort of spiritual convention.
Well,
right.
There was a time when, right after I became sober, I started to really dive into the spirituality part of I've always been involved. I've always kind of believe in shamanism.
Spit it out.
I'll get there, honey. My brain's a little fucked up.
No way.
I really got into shamanism and stuff, and it helped with my getting my brain right when I was getting sober. And since when I was little, I've always we're not religious people, but I kind of like the whole Native American shamanism stuff.
Spiritual, you'd say.
Long story short, there's a whole thing called now I can't remember what they're called, but they call themselves shamans, but it's like digital shamanism. Techno shaman maybe. And they use video and sound and VR, and they give you some fucking psychedelic drugs and you fucking trip out and stuff. And I really got into that. But anyway, I digress.
love how you started the story with when I got sober and then ended up with they give you some drugs and you trip out and stuff.
Listen, I'm sober from alcohol and some other shit. I don't consider... Yeah,
I was about to say I'll go for that. That sounds probably on the money.
Right.
Yeah. Well, so yes, you are a digital shaman, sir, and your stuff is amazing. And I don't know how or why we it's like the universe threw us together. But just a couple weeks ago, I came across your stuff. And I was like, whoa, who the fuck is this guy? This shit is badass, The Zeppelin one really, kind of blew me away. Yeah. And then the all of it. You said you're a Monty Python fan?
Yeah, I love Monty Python. Yeah. I made a Monty Python remix and put it on YouTube for fun. And then someone from their team saw it and they asked me to do videos for their YouTube and interstitial videos.
Cool.
So you're
That's
saying
awesome.
I'm sorry I keep talking over you, Tamara.
Oh, no, that's okay. I'm used to it.
I can't. We have these headphones where I can't hear shit. I can't hear her. I need to get the kind that I can hear her. But I was going to say, hold on, back it up. You're telling me someone from the Monty Python team contacted you?
Yeah, but I did a video and I just remixed loads of old Monty Python TV episodes for fun into a 3-minute video. Put it on YouTube. Someone from their team saw it, and then they were coming out with an album, selling songs, and then they were doing that tour, that live show, and I just made videos for the advertising around that and a bit for the interstitial videos.
Cool.
Yeah, but taking old Monty Python shows and remixing them.
I love that. I love Monty Python.
I think my penis just moved a little bit.
Whoa. That's way too much.
That's how excited that is to me. I am the biggest Monty Python fan probably in the world. And that's fucking awesome.
Favorite Monty Python movie?
Who, me?
Well,
Movie, Life of Brian.
Oh yeah, you like that one?
That's a great
one of my mom's favorite. Mine's Holy Grail. I mean, that's just it for me. I know it's cliche, but my parents introduced it to me when I was 10, and my stomach hurts so much from laughing, so it still gets me. It's it's the best. So can't top it.
When I first saw Holy Grail when I was young, really little, I didn't fucking get it. I was like, this is too over my head. I don't get it.
You still didn't get it when we watched it together.
Yeah, the scene where he says pull the other one, I never knew what the fuck he meant, and he's like, oh, pull the other one. And he's talking about pull the other leg, and it took me up until 10 years ago when she explained what the fuck that meant. But why do you choose the medium that you've chosen? You're a super talented artist. You've tapped into this thing that gets right into our brains and it makes us feel something. Why did you choose video as your medium as opposed to like paint or something?
So I started out as a musician. Like I love playing guitar. There were always instruments around my house. Then I got into DJing electronic music, hip hop and house music, sort of at the same time. And so I wanted to be a DJ when I was like a teenager. And then when I was 17, I saw one video that was like it's cold cut and hexstatics timber, and it was basically making music out of chainsaw sounds, but the video was playing at the same time. And I just thought that was insanely cool. That on top of DJing have this other layer of visuals that's totally linked to the DJing. And yeah, ever since then I've been doing that. And then I've been doing that for like 24 years. And but the big problem with that is copyright, and it's really hard to clear the clips and to sell any sort of thing. So recently I started learning Cinema 4D to make totally original animations, basically to keep on doing the same thing, but instead of sampling movies, making the samples myself.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome. Yeah. So you said one of the problems you have, especially on YouTube, is copyright. Like they have like an algorithm that automatically flags shit. And how do you get around that?
Yeah, so well, there's loads of ways. Usually I'm sampling movies, so if people use music, you'll get caught straight away. If you're using movies and you're only using like 2-second clips of movies, they don't usually go after you because that's how they promote movies. There's lots of vloggers talking about the latest movie and they don't want to stop that. So you are kind of allowed to get away with using movie samples, and usually what happens is the movie company will just put adverts on your YouTube videos and earn money off it. Like I've done one of Wolf of Wall Street that's earned at least $30,000 for the film company. Wow. So usually they put adverts on it rather than take it down. But the other thing I do when it is music, like the Led Zeppelin thing, is I'll cut Led Zeppelin into tiny fragments and then reconstruct it into a new song, so that basically the content ID can't spot it because the fragments are too small.
Now
that makes sense.
That circumvents the fucking algorithm. But if someone wanted to, like from the people that hold the rights to Zeppelin, if they wanted to, they could. Right? They could fuck with you, do you think?
Yeah, I think they can only issue a takedown. I think if someone sues you, it has to be defamation, because they're basically saying you've done something to ruin them. Because I'm not selling anything. I've always, like, on principle, never sold any remixes. It's I'll sell original music separate to that, but I don't sell any remixes.
Huh. Now, you said that you do like a live video DJ thing. Tell us about that and where you do that.
Yeah, so every Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern, on the on Token Smart's Discord server, which is discord.gg/NFT, I do like an hour video remix live stream, and that's basically all the stuff you see me doing on Twitter and on my YouTube, but mixed together in a DJ set. So it's, you know, steady tempo and blending one track into the other, but it's all visual too. So you're seeing it. It's movie remixes, music videos, mashups, animations, memes, everything blended together.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, holy shit! We need to catch that.
Yeah, I told him we were going to watch it, and I think we missed the last one because it was like right after we spoke to him, but it's on our calendar.
Oh, okay, good.
We're definitely going to watch it.
I want to.
Don't ask me to fetch that stick. I lost all my spirit.
Disobedient, sit! Sit!
You make me sick.
Sit! Disobedient, sit! Sit!
Don't ask me to fetch that stick.
That's fucking cool. I don't know, I'm having my brain is kind of...
Your brain just died?
Yeah, I have a little bit of like a problem with my brain. It doesn't work really well. Now... why? And I don't like to tell us about your crypto journey bullshit, but why the fuck are you, why do you like, you know, why are you in this space in particular? Like, you know, what attracts you to the cryptocurrency community, I guess I'd say.
Yeah, well, I've known about cryptocurrency for ages, obviously, but then I've been following Beeple for years, Smearballs, Kid Mograph, all these motion graphics artists who I follow because I love their work, and they're also very musical motion graphics artists. And then I saw them getting into it, and then one of my mates told me about Rarible and how you can just upload stuff without being accepted. It's that easy to put out art. So I just put one piece out just to see how it went, and I wasn't really expecting to do it seriously. I was just experimenting. But then after doing that, it's began to meet a lot of motion graphics artists and other artists in the community, and that kind of it tied in with like learning and finding answers to questions I didn't have, and just being in a community. I think what I do has been a bit hard because I'm kind of a DJ but not, so I don't really fit in with the DJ community,
Right.
So yeah, it's been really interesting, like immediately having a community around you that like to DJ to.
Right.
I kind of feel what you're talking about you know how you feel like you're a DJ but you don't really fit in with the DJs. That's kind of like how Tamara and I are on crypto.
We're DJs?
Huh?
We're DJs?
No, we do this show here and we do other things, but it's very fucking niche. It's like comedy within crypto Twitter, so it's very fucking niche. We don't talk about crypto. We don't talk about the fucking price. Oh, I like to talk about the price of Bitcoin, but we don't get into the TA and charts and all that boring bullshit. We like to talk about fun stuff, but some reason we're in this particular community, I guess because I'm passionate about Bitcoin and crypto in general. But I feel you, man. It's like but being your own thing, that's important, not just being like another cookie cutter of some other thing. And that's what immediately struck me when I saw your stuff. It's like you're your own fucking thing. You're doing your own thing, and it's unique and cool, and I dig it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
It's a supportive community too. Are you getting a lot of support from like?
It was amazing. I mean, literally, but even before I started, I just tweeted that I was interested in, and several people DM'd me and tweeted at me, and they were like, "Look at this," people just teaching you how to make money, teaching you how to like navigate the whole infrastructure. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
I kind of see like that new-eyedness you have. Like that's how I was when we were like, oh, everybody's so great and everybody's so helpful, and they are. And then I think at a certain point you hit like the troll wall, and then you go back to finding your people. It's kind of like just meshing through the sea of people and finding your spot.
Your squad,
so.
yeah.
I don't know. I've come from a sea of trolls because I do a lot of political remixes. So
shit.
I did an Alex Jones remix, which was meant to take the piss out of him, but he played it on his show, and then I got a bunch of his followers misinterpreting me as being like an Alex Jones person, and then slowly they'd realize and then just scream at me on Twitter.
Right.
That's awesome.
So the crypto community is like very, very tame.
You're like, this is easy. I've got this.
We had
no problem.
We had a period of time back when we were the whole like election shit where it got really crazy on crypto Twitter. But in general, the crypto community are just some fucking really super talented, weird, intelligent people. You know what I mean? It's a very it's an interesting eclectic group. Now what I've
good
noticed,
sense of humor too.
Yeah,
usually,
a lot of humor.
Like,
obviously.
usually you're hazed. It's like a light hazing, and then you're accepted into. But I noticed like you're kind of more in the art, like the NFT art kind of, right? Are you like that? Is that yeah? And they're all super nice.
Yeah.
Like they're just really nice people. So yeah.
It's also like it's amazing because you try to follow new trends and new art the best you can. So you go on Instagram or you like read blogs about it, but it's often hard to see a huge variety. And ever since like looking on stuff like Rareable and Super Rare, I see a bigger variety of cool art than I do on Instagram or other places. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a good spot.
I've just, when I first 3 years ago, when I first started really getting on the social media part of crypto, there wasn't a lot of like art stuff, especially like NFTs weren't a thing. There was Crypto Kitties way back then, and there was some little small.
There was the rose that sold.
Yeah,
that was like the big deal. The rose, and
it sold like $1 million or something. That was years and years ago, and then it just completely lulled and died out. And there wasn't a lot going on, and that was during the bear market. For the past 3 years, it's been fucking hell on in the community because everyone's just fucking bored out of their minds. Now that there's a bull market, man, everyone's so happy and excited. There's so much shit going on. There's so many projects. There's so many exciting things happening. Sure. And you got to figure out, what do you focus on? What do you put your effort into? And I'm seeing such an explosion, especially with the Beeple, man. The stuff that he was doing.
Well, the answer is Eclectic Method, obviously.
Yeah. And so it's like it's blowing up, and I'm so excited. I love art just in general. I love art, and I just love the idea of creating something from nothing, or mixing other things and making something unique that makes people feel something. And the fact that it's blending with this with cryptocurrency and our Lord and Savior Satoshi, and and we're figuring out a way to use art and all this to get the message out, but it's not just stuffy, nerdy or suits, talking about blockchain and da. We're figuring out a way to make it, and that's what NFTs are. A lot of people don't fucking get it. I don't get it, bro. I can right click that shit. It's a JPEG. I can save it to my desktop. Why am I paying you? It's you own the contract and you have the right to sell that. Okay, you can sell that JPEG to someone. No one's gonna buy that shit. Once you create an NFT, it's a fucking token. You've created your own token. It's a unique token on the blockchain. And it's very exciting. And I'm excited about it. And I'm glad you're here. I'm sure everyone's glad you're here. And yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Until their client either buys or fucking dies!
Yeah, I mean, I love it. I'm still at the stage of like I don't believe it totally yet. Mm-hmm. It's like it's that good. Right. But yeah, I'm totally here to like not just sell NFT art pieces, but remix the community. And like I'm slowly making a DJ set, video DJ set that's all crypto artist interviews remixed with some crypto art pieces too, like with the idea being to be able to do a DJ set that's just crypto art.
I love it.
I feel like everything he says, I just say, I love that. Yeah. I love that.
Well, yeah, we like, I don't know. I don't have anything else really. I just feel like we're flying through space right now, and we're on like this weird spaceship, on Earth, and we're flying through space. And why
I
is it?
I loved your alien background the other day with the like alien getting injured in the background.
Or Star Wars.
That's the Darth. Yeah. We're actually spies for the Rebel Alliance, and we work on the Death Star. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah.
Nice. I don't think I'm supposed to.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't tell anyone.
Yeah, don't tell anyone.
Yeah, I won't.
Okay. But I think the point in life.
Always blowing our cover.
Yeah.
Always.
I think the point in life is you have to laugh at the absurdity of it all, and you have to we have so much. There's so much crazy shit happening right now. The world, with all the badness that's going on with, I won't even say it, but we all know what's going on, and it is scary, and it's like we don't know what the future holds for all of us, but we still are pressing on. We're still making things, and we're still doing things, because what else do? Do you just roll over and die? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how do you keep creating and making things and making art when it feels like the world's collapsing?
I'm a bit of an optimist. I think like science is growing exponentially. It's a thing that we struggle to understand with medical science or science. Mm-hmm. I think they'll like eventually come up with a way to pull carbon out of the atmosphere, pull plastic out of the sea.
Right.
I know I might be being an idiot, but yeah, and with medicine, I think they'll probably just change humans. You'd probably just be able to eat plastic.
That would be good. If we
just can process plastic and turn it into something like
that's lunch,
furniture, recycle after that.
Yeah, people can choose to be furniture.
I love it. But I think this is the time for art, though, because it uplifts people. You know, it gets everything, and the DJing thing, like the virtual, that's what people need, kind of just, you know, to bring more people together. So I think I'm an optimist too, because I think this is gonna, like, I don't know, somehow change things for the better. So
do you guys remember in the 60s? Do you guys remember in the 60s when they made all that fucking amazing music? And it was because there was war happening and Vietnam War was happening.
Yeah.
And it was like so much beautiful music came out of that time. You know what I mean? And maybe that's what this is. Maybe that's what all this is. Maybe this is our beautiful music, you know?
Yeah, and the thing with all this internet economy is it's allowing people to do stuff they wouldn't do if they were beholden to like a record label or a TV company.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
They're just freedom to do crazy shit.
Yeah, the wild stuff, like, you know, the raw stuff that unfiltered. Maybe.
What's your plan? So you've got some NFTs that you've launched. Do you have an OpenSea page, or how do we find your stuff? What's the easiest way?
Yeah, I'm on OpenSea, Rarible, and Known Origin.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm basically just all the time making either remixes or making new pieces of animation. My wife has also been learning Cinema 4D. She's now making half the videos, and yeah.
Oh wow,
she's really good at modeling now. I mean, making models, 3D models, and it was
awesome.
Does she
we're doing that. She worked on the Bootsy thing. We just made a thing with Bootsy Collins that's coming out in a week or two.
Oh, nice.
And
Yeah. Does she on Twitter or any other platforms? You want to shout her out or anything? Or
she is. I think she keeps saying don't share her Twitter.
Oh,
she
don't. Do not share.
But
okay, she's a lurker. No, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
We respect that.
Well, we're gonna put.
I was gonna ask too so we saw the Anthony Bourdain thing, where, you know, all the people pop up and say all the good stuff. So there's obviously a lot of people who see your stuff that love it, celebrity wise, or known people. What are there any that have a bad reaction? Has anyone told you not to do that with them, or?
No, really. I've never had. I think maybe if they don't like it, they don't say anything.
Right. That's good.
No one really goes like, you have to delete that. You know what I mean? I think they accept that there's a certain amount of like fair use to commentary and that could. No, but it's basically, it's all because of Twitter usually.
Yeah.
Or, you know, usually it's because it passes from somebody to somebody and the person ends up seeing it. And then they respond, and sometimes they hire me after seeing it. That is
the awesome thing about social media, like the connections you get to make there that you wouldn't be able to make if there was no social media. So
yeah, it is. It's true. And I was going to say, what came to mind was Weird Al Yankovic. He would parody stuff. And I remember hearing a story. It was someone who was really pissed off. It might have been Prince or maybe Michael Jackson that was like really upset.
Probably Michael.
and said, I think it was Prince, who's like, hell no, you can't fucking parody me, motherfucker. But you know,
I think he always asked permission. Like, he didn't have to, but I think he always asked permission.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. And I think it was Prince he asked, and Prince was like, nah.
Nah,
yeah,
pass.
Prince stopped remixes a lot. He didn't want people to be able to interpret his stuff.
Oh.
So what's your influences music wise? I know it's Led Zeppelin, but what else?
Are you tempted to remix Prince?
Yeah,
really?
You should do a Prince.
I love Prince. I actually did it like there was like the year he passed away, there was a dedication to him in a UK festival, and I did like half an hour Prince mix.
Oh, cool.
It was more mixing all of his videos with a few super remixy bits, but yeah, more remixing all his videos.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but musical influences, I love like Led Zeppelin, Nirvana. I love the Beatles. Love Incredible String Band, all this stuff when I was young. Mark Bolan, T-Rex. That was the kind of stuff I was into. And then as I got older, I got into like the Beastie Boys, Public Enemy, Fatboy Slim, The Prodigy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now I like everything. Lot of everything. Yeah,
me too.
Name's one of my favorites, Beastie Boys.
I'm the same.
You did leave out Pink Floyd. I'm a little disappointed, but that's okay.
I like Pink Floyd. Yeah. It's too many acts to name from back there. Yeah.
I love the Beatles. My older cousin, you know, showed me music. You know, he kind of introduced me to music, and he introduced me to the Beatles and Led Zeppelin and the Kinks, and that's what I used to listen to when I was really young. And we got
Kinks lived out the road from me.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
I have to drop that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Muswell Hill. They used to be called the Muswell Hillbillies.
I love the
Really?
Kinks.
I didn't know.
Yeah. And they lived up there. They lived in Muswell Hill. There you
That's
go.
awesome.
That's. I wonder what made them change their name, but probably a good move.
Yeah, but their Kinks are amazing. Yeah, sorry.
I love them. And then when we got in high school, I got to see, Tamara went too. We weren't dating in high school, but we went to see Pink Floyd when it was not, when Roger Waters was not.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Was it? Wait, I always get those two confused.
Yeah,
David
it
Gilmour was
David
touring,
Gilmour. Mhm.
and Roger Waters wasn't with him. But I had like optimum seating. That was amazing. But the best show I've ever seen in my life was Primus.
I didn't have optimal seating. I sat way in the back and smoked weed with a bunch of really old people. So,
You're
but
talking
it
about
was
the
still
Pink
fun.
Floyd. But,
Yeah.
Yeah, weed is for old people.
Yeah.
So,
I saw Primus. It was amazing. And then we went to a couple of Lollapaloozas back in like '94 and saw Rage.
I love Primus. I should
Yeah.
have mentioned Primus.
Yeah.
I listened to Pork Soda at least 2,000 times.
Yeah, I got to see Rage Against the Machine open Lollapalooza in New Orleans. It was the fucking most amazing experience of my life. I got to touch Pearl Jam, Eddie Vedder's leg. He jumped out in the crowd. This was like 1994.
he always talks about this is like one of his favorite moments, touching Eddie Vedder's leg.
It was fucking amazing.
He's a surfer, isn't he? It's quite a steady leg.
Yeah. And I didn't grab it. I just like touched it. It was so hot. They were spraying people with hoses. Literally, it was so hot. It was New Orleans in the summer, and it was like people were like cramming.
I lived there for 3 months. I lived in New Orleans for 3 months. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I love
right
it.
just then.
Yeah, I was born there, but we moved like when I was a baby. But I love New Orleans. I love the South. There's some great parts of the South is kind of known for its like dumb rednecks and things. But there's a lot of like culture and stuff, especially Savannah, Georgia, New Orleans. There's a lot of really good culture here. But the Yankees, they came down, they burned everything. They burned all our cities, and they only left a little bit. But
I can't.
What's left is we still have New Orleans. They didn't get New Orleans and they left us Savannah, but it's I don't know.
That was very kind of them.
Yeah, but okay. I was going to ask you something. Okay, what's your first name? What's your name again? John.
Johnny.
Johnny.
My real name is Jonathan, but I just do Johnny.
That's my cousin's name.
Save time.
Okay, Johnny baby. I don't call you Johnny baby. Hey, Johnny baby.
Please.
I don't remember what I was going to say, Johnny baby.
Wow, we got distracted by your name.
Oh, I know what it was. You used to go. We all did. Okay, I'm not trying to bring it down dark. I want to keep it light. But we used to all do things. Remember that? Remember when we would do stuff? We would go to places and do things and go to festivals and we would DJ shows and there would be things happening. And now we're all just doing this now. Like, how are you coping? Are you coping okay with all this?
Yeah, I feel bad at how well I'm coping. No, it's a terrible situation, but we're quite fortunate here. Like, we have a bit of outdoor space, and for most of the time, like there was a few months when our son wasn't allowed to leave the apartment for 3 months, I think, and that was a bit like stir crazy. But now we can go to the mountain. Everyone wearing masks and socially distancing, and that's all I need really. Like being able to walk out in there amongst trees.
Right.
I kind of like to travel again. Looking forward to traveling again, but there's been upsides to it too. I mean, we've locked ourselves away and learned how to do like animation, and I think maybe one of the reasons that all these internet things are popping up is because we're all forced to do it, and there's a sudden acceleration of like the internet economy.
That's true. It's a good point.
A creative spurt here that
Yeah.
we're having. Yeah. It's probably going to be lots of books, a lot of new art. Probably a lot of babies.
Yeah, a lot of babies. Good point. Tamara and I used to do a lot of the conferences, the crypto conferences. I used to do like community runs where we'd get a bunch of the crypto people we would run. And I miss that. I miss my friends. I miss my crypto peeps, and it's such a crazy fun group. It's like you hang out with all these people on Twitter all day long and you interact with them and you're shit posting all day long and you're in DMs with them and you're in Discord and Telegrams with them. But then when you get to actually meet these people and hang out with them for like 3 days, it's like magic, and it's not just friends. It's like a family, and it's weird, and it's like these are your brothers and sisters, and you just like, I don't know, maybe we're just a big cult. I don't know, but I miss that, and I miss hanging out with my friends in real life. But we'll get through this. We'll figure it out. And you know, like you said, the positive thing is we are creating a lot of amazing art, and a lot of projects are being born from this, and I'm excited about everything. I'm excited about what you're doing. I'm excited to see what else you produce. You inspire me. I see your stuff, and I'm like, it sparks me. And when I saw, I'm laying in bed.
Please tell me it doesn't make your penis move.
No, no, but
Aw.
okay, all right, a little, but
I would like to apologize for the rather poor taste of the previous item. Is this some kind of joke? And now for something completely different.
But I was going to say this. I see your stuff. I'm on Twitter. I have a lot of problems with depression and anxiety. I get fucking really depressed, and it's like, it's daily. My fucking moods are like the tides. Like they're just up and down and up and down. And you know, I was laying in bed and I was looking on my phone. I was feeling like shit and depressed and negative bullshit. And I saw your video. I think it was the Zeppelin one, and it fucking sparked me, man. It hit something in my brain. It's like the yeah, it just releases stuff, you know. And
endorphins.
It's like that's what art does. That's what art does, and it has the power to take you places and out of darkness and you know, to see the light, but sometimes it takes you the other place, and sometimes you need to be in a dark place, and sometimes art is sad, and it evokes like feelings that you need to feel, you know. And yeah, that's it, man. I really like your stuff.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate it.
That was beautiful. I can't even, you know, follow that up, but well, thank you for, you know, making my husband's endorphins spark. I wasn't going to say the penis thing. I'm going to stay away. I'm going to stay away from that.
Listen, the only thing that makes my penis move is this one over here. But it's, you know, it's like we've had, even the recent crazy shit that happened here in the United States with all our political stuff and all that shit. And I am not about to get political. I don't ever want to fucking delve into that crazy fucking world. But because everybody has different views, and I respect everybody's fucking views. I'm not going to be like, my fucking view is the only view, and if you don't believe my fucking view, then you are fucking bad. I don't like that. I believe everyone has the right to believe whatever the fuck they want. That also applies to religion, all that shit. Do whatever the fuck you want, as long as you're not hurting someone else, you know, or yourself, I guess. Do whatever the fuck you want, you know?
Wow.
That's what I think. And I don't know where I was going with this, but there's some crazy shit happening right now. And crazy shit, man. Some crazy shit happened in our country. Some crazy shit has happened on our planet. And we're all fucking witnessing this shit, and it's kind of like watching it like, oh, fuck, you know, because we're all on social media. We're all instantly connected. I can watch some dude's Periscope stream while he's streaming some fucking riots and shit, right. You know, and I can be in a fucking chat group and talk to someone who's out there involved in that shit on both sides of the fucking whatever. We're all connected now. And another thing, and I'm sorry I'm ranting on a lot, and I'm probably not letting you talk enough, but I want to say this. I think we're getting sucked into the Matrix. I truly fucking believe that. We're all getting so fucking sucked into being connected and on our screens and things. And what do you think about that? Do you think we're eventually... Go ahead.
I definitely think we don't have a fucking clue. Yeah, I definitely believe that, because the double slit experiment proves that, basically, of like even our perception of things is so fundamentally flawed that we can't say any of this is real, really.
Right.
Yeah. What did you say? The double
slit.
What is that?
Explain.
So the double slit experiment is basically when they fire particles through two holes. When it's being observed and when it's not being observed, it does two totally different things, and it basically, they don't know whether it's a particle or a wave, and the way it behaves when you're witnessing it or when you're not. And then they have the problem with like maybe when a computer witnesses something, it's also affecting the process. So the problem with the experiment is the mere process of perceiving it changes it. So you can't have a solid experiment. And that's the nature of all particles, like the very building blocks of our reality. They're not really there.
Right.
Okay, so
your son and I were watching all about this. It's really interesting.
Do you ever sometimes have that existential fucking feeling of dread, like where you start to really think about all this and fucking could almost like just like lose it because you realize how fucking weird all this is? Do you ever get to the point where you're like, this doesn't make fucking sense. I'm in this weird body thing. I'm a brain with a body, and I have another brain body partner that I'm spending the rest of my life with. We made other little brain things, and it's weird, right?
What about, do you follow like the Tic Tac UFO stuff and Skinwalker Ranch? Do you follow any of that stuff?
Skinwalker Ranch,
She does.
A little bit. Yeah, we've watched.
Yeah, and so and the Tic Tac UFOs are filmed by the Navy. You've seen
I haven't.
this?
No. I don't think I've.
So the US Navy put out videos of these metal things that they say is metal.
Oh, the ones that look like ovals, like Tic Tacs. Okay, I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, and they come down from space, right down to the surface, right by the water in 2 seconds. They do like Mach 28 or something, way faster than anything can go.
Right.
And they don't know what they are, and they're only just now admitting it in the last few years. Like either it's like a top secret thing that the US military is doing, and they're just having a laugh, teasing their own pilots, or what the fuck is that?
What is it? Why are they admitting it now? See, I've been all on. I'm wondering why more people aren't talking about this. I talk about this to Yuki all the time. He basically rolls his eyes and he's like, "Yeah, okay."
Because there's nothing you can do about it.
I guess so maybe your mind can't process it or something, or like what in the hell. But I'm like, what? And why are they finally admitting it? Because why would they just admit it out of the blue? That's the one thing I keep like going to, like, what? Wait,
I
why?
think it was actually one guy who quit the military and then filed a freedom of information thing. He basically put a video, I think, in a certain compartment to be unclassified, then quit, then applied for I don't know. I think that's what happened.
Okay.
So I think it was really one person got them to, and now they're trapped in like a backlog because it's like lots of military people are coming forward and saying, yeah, we saw these things flying around, shutting down nukes and stuff.
There's a thing I saw. It's like the thing about like aliens. If we do find aliens, it was a really dark way of looking at it. That
of course, you find dark things all over. Everything's dark.
Honey, I've got a dark. My brain. I'm just go.
Okay.
Just hear me out. So it's a very dark one. Ready? So it's basically like hunters in the woods and that are blind and they can't see each other. And in order to protect each other, if they run into another hunter, they're going to have to kill that hunter. And it's not because they're evil or bad or anything. It's just because for self-preservation. So it's like if we do happen to find aliens or something, it won't be great. It won't be good, I don't think, because they would know. And I'm butchering this, and there's probably a term for what it's called. I don't remember, but basically, it's like it's not a good thing if we find aliens, and we shouldn't be blasting our signal like, hey, come look for us, because we don't know what the fuck. We don't know what's going to land and be like,
that's true.
It's just like this. We'll make great pets. That's fucking true. They could grab us and use us as pets, or they could eat us, or they could do whatever the fuck they want, because if they figured out how to get to our planet, right, they're advanced. They're way more advanced than us. I feel like, will they be like, oh, hey, yeah, let's show you guys how to cure cancer and let's help you out? Or are they just going to be like, round them up. We found another fucking, resource, these little ugly little fucking blobby things. And you know what I mean?
Or worse, they just aren't bothered.
Right. They're not
just
bothered.
Walk on by.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Right.
Well,
bad things to do.
Anyway, I think I'm optimistic, even though I don't sound like it.
You do not sound optimistic. You know what that word?
So you were talking about the Matrix, right? So these Tic Tacs, the thing is like maybe they're aliens, or maybe they're multidimensional, or maybe we're in the Matrix and they're like the Agent Smith.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's kind of like the thing. Now I want to go ahead and say this. When I was younger, I used to do a lot of LSD. I mean, a lot.
Can you tell?
And and the only thing I do, I'm completely sober for like 42 months now from alcohol and some other shit, but I still occasionally will microdose like mushrooms, or I'll take like a decent dose and journey is what I call it, like get in touch with my feelings and shit, and wait for a fucking my spirit animal to guide me and show me things. But I had a point. Oh, DMT, I've never done it, but the machine elves, you've heard of that, right? The machine elves?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So it's like these beings that, and interestingly enough, the last time I took mushrooms, I kind of, I won't get into it, but I saw a being, I want to say, and I wonder, are there beings that perhaps, being that I'm not religious, I don't believe in the religious stuff, but are there I don't have the luxury. I wish I did. I wish I could just be like, oh, there's one guy and he's just taking care of us all and everything's cool. And as long as you say you're sorry right before you fucking die, you're good. You'll get a spot and you'll hang out with all you. I wish I believed that, because it would be nice.
Right.
No, what I believe is anything could happen, and there's no, it's not a great point of view. But are there beings possibly that are watching over us? And why is everyone talking about these machine elves and things? Do they exist?
Yeah, I love the idea that when people take DMT, they like appear in the equivalent of like an office block on an alien planet, just while people are trying to work. They're like, all right, we'll enlighten you if you want. Like,
right.
This is the nature of reality.
Right.
It's another human. It's another human. Are they doing DMT again?
Right.
And that's how they feel about us. I don't know.
Right. Yeah, they come to us then only and give us.
Point.
Yeah.
No, but maybe the machine elves are these creatures, and I definitely believe it's possible. I definitely believe we don't know enough about reality to go. That's not.
Maybe they're always here trying to talk to us, but we only see them when we're in that that
opens,
right, when
whatever.
we're that open. Yeah, that's exactly it.
Who knows? Well, damn. I feel like we could probably talk for hours and hours. I want to go ahead and cut this short, because I feel like let's not blow it all in one setting. I want to have you come back on the show if you want to, and a little bit later after you've made some more stuff, and let's see what else you've done. Everything that we talked about, well, not everything, because we talked about a bunch of crazy shit, but everything in regards to our friend Eclectic Method will be found in the description of this video, in this YouTube description below. The links to all his stuff where you can find him, all his NFT art, his YouTube channel, his Twitter, all that stuff. You guys, you have to check him out. This guy, like I said, it touches you. You look at his stuff and it makes you feel something. And I want to thank you for coming on our show and talking to us about machine elves and all this crazy shit. And I want to thank you for being in the community and being part of our reality.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, man. I'm going to stop it, and then we'll chat for a second.
And then the good stuff will happen.
Yeah, then all the really good shit we'll talk about. All right, gang. That was fun. We got to talk to Eclectic Method.
Yeah.
Johnny. We delve into a lot of cool things, and thanks for watching the show. We want to thank our sponsors, of course, Lisa at Coast2Coast Signings and Gala Games. You guys make sure you create a Gala account. The link is in the description. Also, go check out Johnny. Check out his all he's doing. The link is in the description. Also, and again, thank you guys for supporting us and thank you. Shout out to our Patreons.
Respect the bees for Lisa.
Respect the bees. And go to our website to find out everything about what we're doing. I've even got a newsletter I'm going to start doing to keep you guys abreast. Wow. Join our Telegram group. That's the best way to keep in touch with us, and see what we're up to and interact, as we have a lot of fun in there. There's a lot of crazy people in there. Disclaimer, it's full of crazies, okay? Everyone's it's fun. Okay, wow. So go to our website. That's the best way to find our Telegram. Thank you guys. We appreciate you thumbs up and you like and you subscribe and do all that stuff. Please share the video with all your friends. Go create a Gala account, join their Discord, all that stuff. All right, guys. Thank you. This has been another episode of Euclid Oaks 2.0.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I sleep all night and I work all day. I put on women's clothing and hang around in bars.
Remember when you're feeling very small and insecure, how amazingly unlikely is your birth. And praise a dead intelligent life somewhere up in space, 'cause there's bugger all down here on Earth.
Goodbye, Brian, and thanks. Now, fuck off!
Eclectic Method.
Bye, everybody.
I cannot believe it. What in the world is happening? You have got to be kidding. Do you think I'm crazy? Oh shit. Apocalyptic.